Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Dylan from ROTOSZN.com, and in this video I'm going to be going over some of my favorite stacks for the NFL Week 6 main slate, the Sunday main slate on DraftKings or Fanduel. I have about 4 stacks that I'm going to go over, give my thoughts on. Before I get into that, I do want to ask that you like the video and subscribe to the channel. These things really do help me out a lot with YouTube rankings and trying to get these videos out to more people. So it is greatly appreciated if you would like the video and sub to the channel. But yeah, getting into my first prop, I'm going to go with Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill, and then a Ricky Seals-Jones bring back on the Washington side. This game against Washington just feels like the game that the Chiefs offense is going to get back on track. They have not looked to their normal self so far this season. Neither is the Chiefs team as a whole. They're 2-3. Nobody really expected that. But this matchup against the Washington football team is very favorable, and it just feels like the game that Patrick Mahomes is just going to be able to bully up on a bad secondary and get the swagger back in this offense and have a big game. So I do like Patrick Mahomes with Tyreek Hill. And then Ricky Seals-Jones is a really good bring back in my opinion because he's a min-price 3K guy on DraftKings. I haven't checked his price on FanDuel yet, but I'm pretty sure he's super low over there as well, probably min-priced. But yeah, Ricky Seals-Jones is currently filling in for Logan Thomas, who is on IR. Last week when he started for Logan Thomas for the first time, he went out and he had 8 targets. Washington likes passing to their tight ends, whether it's Logan Thomas or whoever else. Washington really likes using their tight ends. And at min priced, we really love paying down for tight ends and saving that salary. I think Ricky Seals-Jones is a great bring back for this Chief offensive stack. Moving on, Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews, or Marquise Browns, or both. Mark Andrews is super cheap. He's like 5,200 on DraftKings, so I do think you can do a double stack with Andrews and Marquise Brown, with Lamar Jackson. I'm expecting this game to be really high scoring against the Chargers. Both of these teams put up a lot of points. We've seen the Chargers game. Every Chargers game seems to just have a ton of scoring, even going back to last season. So I do think this is going to be a high scoring shootout game. And then I like Austin Eckler or Keenan Allen as a bring back for the Chargers side. Mike Williams is currently questionable. I think he's sick or has some type of injury. He's been missing practice. But if he plays, you can also play Mike Williams as a bring back. But I do like saving the salary and playing Keenan Allen instead, or Austin Eckler. I think they're all 3 great options. Like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of scoring in this game, which means a lot of fantasy points are going to be put up. So I do think all 3 of these guys are viable bringbacks for the Chargers. And then I also want to mention ROTOSZN Premium. If you are interested in more in-depth content that's going to help you build better lineups and win more money playing daily fantasy sports on DraftKings, FanDuel, PrizePicks, whatever it may be, ROTOSZN Premium is going to get you access to my player projections for DraftKings and FanDuel. It's going to get you access to my core plays cheat sheets every week for the main slate and showdown slates. That comes with in-depth player analysis and things like that. There's a whole bunch of NFL content, and then we have NBA starting up soon as well. So a lot of content in that package. There's currently a free trial going on. You can try it out for a week, completely risk-free. See if you like it. If you do, you can keep it. If you don't, you can cancel it and never spend a penny. So yeah, ROTOSZN.com/premium to claim that free trial. And then Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. These guys have been one of the safest stacks all season. This has been one of the safest stacks all season for daily fantasy sports. Matthew Stafford has only 1 game with less than 20 DraftKings points. And in that game, I think he put up like 18 DraftKings points, which still isn't going to kill you. And then Cooper Kupp has 10 plus targets in every single game this season. He's had 2 kind of down games over the last 2 weeks, but that was up against a tough Cardinals team. And then last week, Robert Woods had like a major outlier game. He had like 14 targets, 12 catches, 150 yards. I'm not expecting Robert Woods to put up performances like that very often. So I do think Cooper Kupp's going to get back on track this week. And then bringbacks for the Giants are kind of iffy right now because the top 4 wide receivers for the Giants are all injured. Kenny Golladay is listed as doubtful, and then Sterling Shepard, Kadarius Toney, and Darius Slayton are all questionable. If Golladay does miss this game, I do like Sterling Shepard or Kadarius Toney as nice bringbacks for this stack. I'm pretty even on both of them. After Kadarius Toney's big last week, I think he's like 5,600. That's a really good price on him, and then Shepard's like 5,000 on DraftKings. So either one of those guys are great bringbacks for that stack. And then my last stack, Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys defense. You know, I don't really include running back defense stacks very often, but this one I really do like. The Patriots have not been very good against the run at all this season, and the Cowboys are just running it more and more. We're seeing less of those 40 to 50 pass attempt games for Dak Prescott, and we're seeing more ground game with Zeke and Pollard. You know, last season before Dak got injured, it was very often that we would see him throw 40 or 50 times, and then week 1 this season he threw like 50 times. But ever since then, he's only went over 30 attempts one time. The Cowboys are running the ball a lot more with Zeke and Pollard. Zeke's very involved in the passing game. He's been playing great. He has a touchdown in the last 4 games, at least 1 touchdown in the last 4 games. And then the Cowboys defense has 2 interceptions in every single game this season. They're very stingy. They're up against a rookie QB in Mac Jones, who has 5 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. He has a 1-to-1 TD-INT ratio so far. And the Patriots offense just isn't good at all. They've only put up more than 17 points in 2 games this season. So I just think like Zeke plus the Cowboys defense is a great mini stack, side stack. So I do like them a lot. But yeah, that's going to do it for my stacks this week. Like I said, ROTOSZNPremium.com, ROTOSEason.com/premium if you are interested in that. Claim your free trial. I wish you guys all the best of luck in your contest this week, and I'll see you next time.